Hello, hello. Welcome, guys. Come on in. How's everyone doing? Let's see. Who do we have with us today and who's ready to get some writing done? Let's see. Stephanie. Hey, it's been a while. How's it going, hon? Lane. Hi, everyone. Doing ads today to test blurbs. Sweet. What's your strategy, hon? Ellie. Happy Saturday. Right back to you. Sherry, hello hearties, happy to be here. How's it going, hon? Rita, it's finally the weekend. Yes, it is. All our weather went away, though. We had nice weather throughout most of the week, and then it kind of meh. Got rainy and cool. No, cold, almost cold. Like, Triple C is here. Hello, hon. Hey everyone, how's it going? Sprint hopping, editing my rough draft. So excited after what it feels like several millennia. It will be published later this year. Oh, congrats, hon. That's so exciting. Hey Elaine, how's it going, hon? Let's see. Remember to tap that thumbs up and give some love. I love that. Beautiful, hon. Rosen, hello, hello. Okay, guys, we are going to dive on in. I kept the same first prompt because I find that one is really, really good for like warm up and getting our brains going. And I changed the second one. So we'll just kind of keep playing with them. At some point, I'll change the first one too, I don't know. But for now, I kind of like it. So we'll keep going with it. When we get to the writing screen, my writing is going to look a little differently because it's going to be split the screen because it won't let me show two. I guess I could, but it doesn't want to let me. Basically, I'm working with two documents, so it's like, yeah, you can show one. Fine. There's a way around it. I'll have to fuss with it to make that happen. And can I make that happen? I have to look into that. Let's see. Have some congrats. You are. Oh, I love it. I love her. Spring. You are so welcome, hon. Okay, guys, we are going to dive on in. So, as you guys have noticed, new format. We've been going like this for 2 weeks now. 2 weeks. I guess 2 weeks. Okay, guys, let's work and run into and see what chaos we can create for our characters on the page. Let's see, Triple C, I'm running my document through Pro Writing Aid. Helpful to see where I'm using passive writing. Nice. Hey, Pageant, hello. Hi, that's awesome, Triple C. Yes, definitely. And big waves to Pageant. Okay, guys, we're going to get started. Okay, we are going to dive on it and get some writing done. Okay, guys, so let's get our prompt up. What are 3 things your character could be doing to move the plot forward? Choose one. What outcomes do you see from this action? Hey, handsome boy. Sweet boy. Yeah, there is sneaking in. Hello, hon. So what 3 things could your character be doing, trying to move the story forward? And choose one of them and figure out where would that lead the story? Where would it take it? What direction would it go? Where would things end up? More problems, solutions, success, but failure, and like think in terms of those, and kind of think in terms of how your characters can look past that sort of first idea and kind of get into the good stuff, right? That's the idea behind choosing the 3, because the first 2 probably will be pretty basic, and we want to get into something that's a little more unique to that character. Okay, guys, let's dive on in, and we'll get our 2-minute timer up. And yeah, let's figure out those 3 things and the one we're going to choose and run with. 2 45-minute sprints today, guys. And yeah, let's do this. 2 minutes. I'll see you on the other side of the prompt. And go. Here. Whoop. And what did you guys come up with? I was kind of moving through the broader strokes of the story and trying to fill in what that would look like. First one's easy. Just get her on the adventure. The second one, I'm trying to figure out a more interesting way that it doesn't all come down to the one character telling her. I want someone else in there too to kind of confirm. So I got to figure out how to make that work on the page. Hey, Diane, how's it going? Let's see. What did you guys come up with? I think I'm going to run with today the middle, because that's the scene. That's the one that feels the weakest. And I think that also is the next one. I'm still doing the outline. I'm going to be outlining both the climax and the midpoint today. So I can actually work on either ones, and just both of them will come into alignment. Kelly, I think I'm going to try rewriting some of the start of my story to bring in the sister earlier and change up how some events flow. Nice. I like that. Ah, anyone else? Otherwise, we'll get started. We're going to dive on in and see what magic we can create on the page. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Just make progress, move the story forward. Future you can edit it to make it pretty, to make it tie in better. All we need to do is kind of get the meat down there to kind of give us something to work with, right? Let's see, Heather, I think I may have her getting in touch with the leprechaun. Ooh, I want to know more. Please share. Stephanie, I'm editing the last 15 pages of my manuscript. Ooh. Is it a standalone or is it part of a series? And can you get something in there that can hint at the next book? Thoughts? Okay, guys, we are going to dive on in. 45 minutes. Let's see what magic we can create. I am excited to keep going. This story, over the last couple days, I've been editing the outline and bringing everything forward. So it kind of scared me there for a bit because I'm like, oh, well, what do I do with the second half? But then because everything was moved forward, she could just take so much, such stronger steps. Things were far more visual. Before it was kind of, a lot of it was very internal, and which is fine for her growth as a character. But I needed things on the page that were going to actually be able to be visually shown. Let's see, Ellie, I love future me. She does all the hard work. So true. Stephanie, part of a series, and I end on not the worst of cliffhangers, but it does have the main character X showing up while she's talking to Loki, god of mischief. Ooh, another one. Ooh, liking it, guys. Not romance, urban fantasy. Oh, that's even, you got me on either one. Okay, guys, we are going to dive on in. Good luck, good writing, and I'll see you on the other side of 45. How did you guys do? I just got a couple little bits in there that I think will be funny on the page. Sort of a cliche, but it gets turned on its head. I think this will be fun. So how'd you guys do? How did you do? Jordan joined us. Can't speak. Hey, Jordan. Felicia, hello. Heather, she's hoping that by contacting him, that he can give a clue to finding the right ball that's missing and why there are so many more. Ooh, I like. Stephanie, well, I'll say this. I did my best. Hey, warm back up. Get into it, right on? I mean, we did a lot of writing last weekend. Some of us could be teetering on that little bit of burnout, right? So deep breath, do what you can. Stay in contact with your story always, but do it. Pay attention to your energy, right? Make sure that you're not doing harm. Make sure that you're giving yourself enough time to think about your story and imagine it and see where it can go, right? We need that creative pause so that we can kind of build and work on our stories, right? Okay, guys, how did you do? I don't know. Can I get a word count? Might be able to get a word count. Yeah, I worked through those 5 main scenes. And then I start breaking it down and going back into forming it as an outline again. There's some more things that have to go into that, but I wanted to see how the core was doing. There's a bit of cut and paste here because I do get to keep some of the things I did. They just kind of moved around a bit. It's 1,684 words, and the story has a good feel to it, at least so far the beginning. I was kind of filling in little holes and stuff that kind of were missing, so the connecting details. Let's see, Elizabeth is here. Hello, hun. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Oh, guys, reminder at 7 p.m. Eastern today, we have our Plan Your Epic Story, our monthly planning for May. So I hope you'll come and join me and get May all figured out. That one's only been done once before in this structure. There was I had another monthly thing going on before, but it was kind of I've really pieced it into and made it what it needs to be. So I hope you'll join us for that. The template will be in the description for that video, so you can download that and get it printed off, or you can use it as a digital copy in GoodNotes or whatever software you use on your tablet. Let's see, which I keep wanting to try, but then I kind of like the paper being in front of me on my desk, and I just kind of grab it. Conflict, right? Choices. But I hope you'll join me for that. Let's see. Kelly got in almost 900 words. I'm kind of liking this change in dynamics compared to my last draft. Oh, nice. Allie, I did pretty well this sprint, continued a scene, and made myself laugh in the process. I made myself laugh too. I love when that happens. See, Rita, journaling and some other random stuff. Next up is back to revising. Sweet. How are you doing, Elizabeth? Let's see, Sherry, I haven't written nearly enough this month. I've been busy doing other aspects of the business. I wrote 605 words. Well done and congrats. And you know what? Sometimes business has to slide in there. It needs your focus. It's a different mindset, and it's harder to swap between, right? So it's all good. It's all good. You did what you needed to do. You probably were thinking about your story though during that, right? Ashley, darn it, I have been here all afternoon, but just saw this was like, that's okay, hon, it's okay. Welcome, I'm glad you made it. Elizabeth, I am at 56,071 words for Camp Nano. Nice, very nice. You should get your 75, I think, eh? Let's see, Jace, 1,748 words, and I'm right at the end of this rough draft. Half a scene to go. Ooh, congrats, that is awesome. Oh, I hope you get in the next one. I think you will. Let's see, Elizabeth, that is awesome. Jace, yes. Katarina Dennison, hey all jumping in. I plan to edit all day, but I've spent way too much time on Canva making business cards. I did it. I got into Canva too, but I did, as tempting as it was to hang out a little bit longer, I got my butt out of there. Mostly because I knew I had a date with you guys. All right, let's get our next prompt up. This is a new one. Let's give this one a try and see what she does for us. What is the character avoiding in this scene or chapter? How can you make it happen? What are they avoiding? What is the last thing they want to have happen in the next scene or chapter? How can you make that chaos occur for them? Let's see. Now I scaled back to 60K words. I am going to get 6K words this month, but not the 75. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. Energy, we just talked about it, right? Making sure that we're doing right by ourselves and the energy that we have. So what is your character avoiding in this scene or chapter? Make it happen, guys. Make it happen. Okay, let's get our 2-minute timer up and let's figure out what we can do with this prompt. And we'll carry that one into our next 45-minute sprint and our last one. Then we'll have a nice little break and then we'll dive on into monthly planning. Okay, guys, let's get started. Avoidance. Let's see what can happen and go. So, okay. So if I go back up into here, he's avoiding. Okay. Okay. And how did you guys do? What did you come up with? I just realized that she is using her sister as an excuse not to, which only half fulfills the promise that she made. They're in like direct conflict with each other because she can't do hers without sort of failing her sister in her mind. This is her excuse that she's using. Let's see. I love that prompt. Oh, I love it, Kelly. Let's see. That's what helps me focus. I need you guys. Yes, yes, for sure. Let's see. Elizabeth, yeah, I am suffering from fatigue after this injury. Oh no, hon. I just go back to keep myself calmer and not run into burnout. I'm still so happy with the progress that I made this month. Oh yeah, you're rocking it. You're rocking it. My narrator avoids feeling too much of the side effects of overstimulation due to the multiple conversations happening at Thanksgiving meal. So she retreats to her grandparents' living room after she quickly finishes eating faster than everyone else. Oh, interesting. Is there something in those conversations that are making her feel uncomfortable, making her feel judged, making her feel like she isn't living up to their expectations of her, anything like that. Just kind of dig a little deeper in there, right? Let's see. Ellie, my character, is actively avoiding signing annulment papers. I'm going to have to trigger an event that makes her have to do it. And I've got one in mind. Yes, I love that. Yes. I didn't quite get, well, I kind of wrote it that she's going to do it, but it's like, I want to make sure it still feels right. It's kind of a reaction scene as plot point one. And she kind of, it's action, but she's doing it because she can see that she's losing the time. The time bomb has started to tick, basically, right? Like, she can't just believe that her mother is going to leave things well enough alone. And it's clear she isn't in this scene, and she reacts by just basically saying yes. But she hasn't thought it all the way through. Let's see. My character is trying so hard to not mess up at his new job, but I think he will, right in front of the boss's wife, who happens to be his long-lost sister. Oh, that's so good. I love the conflict that creates. Ooh, nice. Okay, guys, let's take this magic and throw it onto the page. 45 minutes. Then, like I said, we'll have a nice little break, and then we'll get back from monthly planning. Okay, guys, let's dive in. Good luck, good writing, and I'll see you on the other side. How did you guys do? Oh, that was so good. Just kind of was working on the subplots here and making sure that the main story is very external. The two subplots, I should say, are romantic, and then sort of like a family subplot that kind of tangles in with a promise that she made. And life has not been fair, so it's a lot harder to actually maintain that promise. So the struggle and what it's doing to the relationships, and it's kind of tearing them apart as she's desperately trying to keep them together. Let's see. Elizabeth, I found a great routine this month. Oh, cool. Can you share? Would you like to share? Jace, 940 words, and I got the rough draft finished. Yes. I know. Time for bed for me in the UK. Thank you for the spreads. Oh, awesome. I did give her a congrats. I didn't get to give her confetti, but there was some confetti in Jace. Let's see. Rita, so close to finishing this chapter. I finished with the pencil revisions. I only have a page to fix in the doc, and then I'll take a break. Sweet. Okay, guys, we have about an hour break here, and then we're going to dive into some sweet monthly planning. I can't believe that we're already heading into May. How is that even possible? It's going to be a quick year, I think. Let's see. So join me for that, and we will get, we'll use our template, the same as last time. I updated it for May, so all the dates and stuff work. Goofed on one part, but it's an aesthetic thing. It's fine. Let's see. Sherry, exactly 900 words that time. Sweet. That's not very often. So a total of 1,505. Woo! Perfectly times. I just finished the first act 1. Woo! Nice! Congrats, that is awesome. Paget, thank you for these. I'm slugging along today, but this helped a lot. I love hearing that. I'm glad that I was here for you. Elaine, thank you for the sprints. You're so welcome, hon. As well, Kelly. Ellie finished my chapter. Nice, well done. And you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Katerina. Oh, Sherry, thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Go on to get your space set up. Get your template printed out. And I'll see you guys back here in an hour for our monthly planning, so we can make May as amazing, hopefully, as April has been. And we won't have to worry about taxes anymore, because that part will be done. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in an hour. Thank you again for hanging out with me. I am back tomorrow for more writing sprints at 4 p.m. Eastern, and then we'll do the weekly planning at 7 p.m. Eastern for the brain. The weekly planning tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. So monthly today, weekly tomorrow. English, right? Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will see you very shortly. Go have a great little break. Refresh your snacks. Have a little bit of a meal. Have some water, your favorite beverage, and I'll meet you back here. Thank you guys. Bye. Bye, guys.